Get a life, kid.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
This looks awesome. Man, I'm so excited for this, but it's been years since I've watched Hurricane. I should probably rewatch it, but I don't want to look up to watch it illegally, and I want to watch it now and not wait until I get the DVD. Wait a minute. I remember Shout Factory has it on their website. I forgot. I can't watch it. I don't live in the US. What? Wait a minute. What's that? Like a ninja dashing through the night. Here to come to save you from your troubles, today's video sponsor, SurfsharkVPN. With SurfsharkVPN, you can change your computer's location to view hidden content, like Shout Factory's Tokusatsu, that will help you to catch up to Hurricane. And you can even watch every single Ultra show from Ultra Q to Ultraman Rube. You also can use SurfsharkVPN on many other streaming services like Netflix. Like King Olger's, SurfsharkVPN has multiple important components. It encrypts your internet activities, so no one can track or steal your data, because you don't want some alien crime boss to steal your data and then sell it to some suit named John Toy or something. You also can change your IP address to hide your location and avoid tracking, protecting your data and privacy while using public Wi-Fi or networks that you don't trust. Keep your digital freedom while traveling to internet-restricted countries. You can also set up one Surfshark VPN account and use it on an unlimited number of devices. And for $2.30 a month, not including tax, for the 2-year plan, which comes with an 82% discount that also grants you 2 additional months for free. You can also get Surfshark's amazing bundle that contains not only the award-winning VPN, but also the great antivirus, search, and alert. And for $41.88, not including tax, by using the link down below, that not only helps you to stay protected while surfing the web, but also help this channel out. So, I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now to your regular scheduled programming. I was pretty surprised by the amount of talking scenes in this episode, even though most of them were really good. We got the reason why Win and Niram are back. Niram was pretty much resurrected to close up the shop, doing things like asking from Jin to negotiate with Kekera and Beroba to bring him back his vision driver. And in return, Niram would tell him everything about the connection between Ace and Mitsune, and thanking Kosei and asking him if he wants his memories about the DGP to remain. Ah, you're back, Kosei. It's almost like he doesn't have anything else to do, and he's just the most useless character in the show. Okay, there are probably more useless characters, but he could have been a main player, but he's just there. But at least Kosei did get something, with him rightfully getting angry with the future folks playing with the past folks' happiness. Those scenes were great, showing how sleazy Niram is, but also Niram is the walking definition of incompetence, with him letting the Desire Royale happen in the first place in the crossover movie, where a past GM somehow enters the 4th dimension, takes Girori's vision driver and wishes for a world without the DGP, and letting that wish actually happen, and also letting the JPG exist that ended up with him pretty much getting killed. Niram is an interesting character to some sort of a line, because he is supposed to be some sort of a future folk that lives in the 4th dimension, but Niram as a character is a 2-dimensional character at best. And Win's role is actually to look up the connection between Ace and Mitsune. For Win's character, I truly think it kind of works as a role. How much he doesn't want to do it because it was requested from management, aka Soul, but he understands that he can tell Ace about his connection to Mitsune. And also, they did told him that his memories would not get wiped. How much, from what I understand, Ace has an entire library with his history and his connection to Mitsune. So like Girori didn't really need to theorize about Mitsune's connection to Ace, or at least what Ace is. He could have just went to the library, or he just didn't have access to it. And it will be kind of funny that, say, next episode when Tsurumi and Win are going to visit that library, they're going to visit the librarian. Girori, you had the actor when you filmed the Punk Jack special. Have him be kind of a funny cameo. Come on, it'll be funny. And also, Ace and Win did get to interact in this episode, and it was kind of a fun interaction. Again, specifically, the that Win did was kind of weird, but you know what? I kind of enjoy Win's character, so seeing more of him is very great. And also, Win's return is very much reminding the viewers that, hey, the Punk Jack special is out, so go watch it. I really did like to see the continuous interaction between Ace and Azuma. From Ace poking at Azuma, making him crack and pretty much say that, oh, you're not as cool as you think you are. You're not this cool anti-hero. You just want to save people and don't want them to die by the Yamato. And Azuma just like, yeah, shut up. And Azuma's reaction to Ace's drawing skill was absolutely hilarious. And Ace calling him up for it was even funnier. And when they tag team against Archimedale and Ace bounced from Azuma to Archimedale using a kick, Azuma genuinely asked him if the kick was necessary. And Ace answers with, "Aren't you invincible?" and proceeds to shoot him. And it's too funny. Like, those characters are genuinely had too much chemistry with each other. Neon, Keiwa, and Sera are kind of in an interesting situation, with the Sakurai siblings discovering Neon's wish, and both of them have different reactions to it, with Keiwa being concerned about her wish as a friend, and actually seeing more value in people knowing her existence better than what Neon sees, while Sera still looks at Neon as an influencer and not as the human being behind the camera. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how the show is going to kind of progress Sera's feelings of a semi-parasocial relationship with Neon, and when she's going to turn that switch off and see Neon as way more of a human than someone that is famous. And to the least important part of the episode, the Yamato and Archimedale. They were there just to get bodied by Ace and Azuma, after Archimedale was semi-contracted by Kekera and Beroba to kill Sera, with the notion if he kills her, Beroba would revive all of the Yamato that died. Wait, are you saying that the Yamato that got revived when the JPG ended are somehow dead again? Like, they did return. I remember that. Did the show forgot about it? But surprise Pikachu face, Archimedale wasn't successful, with Keiwa saving his sister and exposing himself to be a part of the Desire Royale. And then Azuma and Ace kill Archimedale. Great. I don't know how to feel, because the Yamato don't feel like a threat anymore. And now with Archimedale gone, I don't know what they would do with them. But when he died, Beroba did take Daiji's ID core. So maybe she's somehow going to revive him? Somehow? But again, what does it matter? Like, Azuma can defeat riders? You can say that the Yamato riders are Yamato, but they're also riders. Is it a weird loophole? So if you are a Yamato but you transform into a rider, you're still a Yamato? Like, I don't remember if the show ever told us if they count as full riders or just half Yamato, half rider. And also I thought this arc they would play way more of an important role, with them being responsible for Sera's death. Because in the last, couple of arcs, they were just background players. Even when the JPG was a thing that was surrounded by the Yamato, they were background players to Beroba, to Azuma, to Daiji. Archimedale is a character that I really wanted to learn more about, but just like, oh, he's evil to be evil, but he actually loves the Yamato. He actually is compassionate about them. So, like, he maybe is an interesting character, but the show doesn't want to tell us anything about the bad guys because it's like, oh, they're bad guys, but like they were designed to be bad guys. How interesting it would be if we're going to see a Yamato wants to break that, you know, coding thing of like, I want to be a bad guy. No, I want to be a good guy. How interesting that would have been. But like, no, they're bad guys. Does it matter? No. But I already gave up hope on the Yamato as a whole. Okay, I really want to rant about something that happened in the last couple of episodes. And that is, I believe this arc has no stakes, like at all. They're telling us there is stakes. They're telling us, they say, oh, you see, there is a steak here. It's medium well. And I'm telling you, take that steak, throw it in the trash. I want a medium. They're telling us, but the show doesn't show us. This is the clear definition of show, don't tell. You have a Desire Royale. It's supposed to be a battle royale, and we have 5 riders. 6 if you really wanted to count Daichi. Azuma and Ace being way too OP, Sarah and Daichi that were pretty much meant to die, Neon with pretty much 5 game experience doesn't feel power wise that she evolved any bit, Keiwa that from time to time does get development but pretty much gets stopped right in the middle of it to give Ace a power up. Everything about this show is okay. That's a good start, and they fumble it. I am genuinely so upset with this show, because the show tells us it's the grand end. I don't feel like it's the grand end. You're telling us it's a battle royal, and we have 5 riders. We have 6 helmet molds, right? Reuse all of them. Just make a production line and just repaint a bunch of helmets. And just from episode to episode, give us an episode that just surrounds a side character. Let us learn about him. Let us meet him and understand who he is as a character and then kill him. You can do it for 13 episodes because now we have more riders. But no, it's a battle royal with 6 riders. And Azuma and Ace being too damn OP to actually think they wouldn't win. Like, I don't know, this arc isn't really going well. Like, again, it's every Geats arc, like in the beginning, really great, and then they fumble it, and it's like, gosh. And I'm not excited for next week's episode because Geats get a power up, not Keiwa, because why Keiwa would get a power up? He's literally getting it worse than Hiromi in Revise. So yeah, rant's over. What you thought about this week's Kamen Rider Geats? Comment below, let me know. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.